We are under the lights here on a Friday night at Oracle Park in four-game weekend set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next on the show. Jeff Samardzija gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Gene Segura standing in. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the third baseman, number 2, Gene.
First delivery to
Segura.
him on the way. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. His past meetings with Samardzija. He's 1 for 2. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, number 10 for him on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Samardzija, who carries around the nickname Shark. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
To short. There is Crawford on to first, and there are 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Jay Bruce. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from McCovey Cove. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Drew Smiley out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
Smiley peers in. Here's the 2-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
2-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Gregorius takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Stepping into the box, Buster Posey. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Oh, and 2, the count to Posey. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Back now for the second inning in San Francisco, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. His past meetings with Samardzija, he's gone 2 for 6. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike to count.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Behind 0-2 now. Hernandez leads off first with 1 away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. His past meetings with Samardzija, he's 1 for 2. Drilled on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly, and that'll do it as Jeanette is at second base to record the force out. 1 left for Philadelphia. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 5. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s.
Amazing to think about it when this guy had such a disappointing and dreadful month at the plate last month. He's one of the better hitters in baseball, and that's why they call it an average. Expect him to bounce back and be near the top of the league average.
1-0 the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Bruce. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
At the plate, Evan Longoria. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First offering on its way. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Bruce into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot for Evan Longoria, number 13 for him on the year, and the Giants have come back to tie things here at 1-1.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in. Don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Here's the first pitch to him. Whoa. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. Two out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Roman Quinn, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Roman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Longoria. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Standing in, Gene Segura. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pence has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 3.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This pitch is popped up. Crawford is under it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Home half of the 3rd coming up. Tied at.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. They entered this game near the bottom of the league in both runs scored and batting average, which has led to a lot of criticism of just about everyone involved. One player told me, we don't deserve a lot of praise for the way we're swinging the bat this year, and that's been a real wake-up call. Most importantly, we expect way better of ourselves, so it's on us as the hitters to work together and figure this out. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Heidi. 2 balls and a strike to Jeanette.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting his baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Down and away, ball 1. Crawford is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Hoskins is under it, no problem, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Robbie Draper.
Digging in, Robbie Draper, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. Jeanette, base runner at first with 1 out. A line shot to third base. Quick throw to the bag. Not in time to double off the runner.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Up into the arcade and out of here. So a 2-run home run off the bat of Hunter Pence. His first home run of the season, and it gives the Giants a 3-1 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
The catcher, number 28.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Buster Posey. First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0. The 1-1 home. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Still 1-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
High in the air out to center field. Quinn moves over. And the inning is over. Bye bye baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. So next to the plate for the Phils, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Nope, and this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Draper will wait on it. 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 23.
All right, so time for the Giants Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are playing very well in the upper minors. Digging in for his second at bat, Jay Bruce. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at bat is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Draper going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 fouled away. The 1-2. The swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. Number 5 is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Striding in, Cesar Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bruce stands at second with 2 gone. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Draper moving in. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies strand 1, and it remains. Digging in, number 5 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field, and that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall, and he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
One
third
pitch,
baseman.
one swing of the bat, and they've got a managed scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Hit in the air down the left field line. On the move is Bruce. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the designated
So
hitter.
a runner aboard at second
Pablo.
here with one away. And up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval. And he fouls this one off. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Strike 2. High in the air out to center field. Quinn giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for. Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco, and it's still 3-1. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Into the box, Roman Quinn. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. A breaking ball there had him frozen. Strike 1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Curveball looked at here for strike one. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
I got the count. 0-2.
Here's the 0-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike three, and there are two away. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Robbie Draper.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Giants down in order, but they hang. Coming to the plate now, Gene Segura. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is flared out towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Didi Gregorius comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 23, Jay Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 2-0 the count to Jay Bruce.
2-0. On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
The 2-0 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Pence has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies leave a couple. They still trail it. At the plate, Hunter Pence, as he'll get things started in the 6th for the Giants. Juan Nicasio enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number Nicasio.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Number 5.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 5. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Here's the first pitch to him. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fouled off. One and 1. Here it comes. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Pops this one up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his own or buries something in the dirt.
To first. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants get a run on the RBI double. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
The second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hernandez.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Into the cove and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Phils have cut the gap to 4-2 now.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world, and when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Nick Williams. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound, and he'll signal for the bullpen. That's going to be it for Jeff Samardzija. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Number 50 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 50.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Heading out toward shallow right. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Roman Quinn. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set, and the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. This is hit to third. Will it be 2? 1 there. Relay to Felt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More from Oracle Park. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Adam Morgan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Adam.
And that's up and in for ball 1. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Brandon Belt is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. From the stretch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He also has 1 home run. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Morgan typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
The batter, number 35.
At the plate, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now here's the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they can't add. Tony Watson will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 56, Tony Watson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
8th inning here from San Francisco with the Giants on top as you get a look at our line score to this point. And now Bryce Harper. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1. And right into the shift. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Stepping up now, Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-2. Fouled away. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone into the arcade section. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, Matty, you don't see this very often, Dieter, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Now another 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Phils draw a bit to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Robbie Draper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Mike Morin is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. In the air to straightaway right. Harper is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
One gone here in the Giants half of the 8th, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on down the line.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you've got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Here's Buster Posey now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
So striding forward now, number 5. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Bruce. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants leave 1, and it remains a 4-3 game. Kyle Berklaw comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
45, Kyle Berklaw.
Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
17, Rhys Hoskins.
And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Berklaw, or Bear for short. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Rhys Hoskins becomes the first out in the 9th inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Cesar Hernandez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Pops this one up. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, one out, down one in the ninth. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
In now, Nick Williams, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Longoria will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now batting.
So stepping in, JT Realmuto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
And he lays off for ball one. The set and the 1-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Philly down to their last strike. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hernandez at second with 2 down. He loses him on ball 4.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Stepping up to the plate, Roman Quinn. He was a double play victim last time around. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Fouled off. He's set. The 2-2. Popped up. Posey waits on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the ninth, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way,
but we were treated to a great battle.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. San Francisco led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Jeff Samardzija wins his third of the season. Kyle Bearclaw hammers down the save, his fifth of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight.